You've mentioned a couple times about this district not having a voice.
Right.
What sort of issues do you see as pertinent to this district?
Well, you can think about businesses, you think about places to not where to go. You can't go and shop. You can't buy shoes on this side of town. You can't buy clothes. You can't buy suits. You can't go to nice sit down restaurants if you do other parts of town. We spend more gas getting out of this district to go shopping, to go buy clothes and those kind of things. It needs to come back. People on this side of town spend a lot of money. And I think businesses need to be here. I think that the crime problem needs to be focused on and looked at. Our children that have done remarkable jobs on this side of town, they're not getting, those kind of young folk are not getting the credit that they need. We're too busy focused on homicides and those kinds of things. But I think this side of town is a safe community. It is safe, no doubt about that. But of course, we have problems and issues. And I want to be able to at least find a way of kind of making those things go away. And it's going to take those people that have voices in the community, that have voting powers, to be able to make some of the changes in our community. And when you go back and think about how the South Tom Mall was here and how it went down and how the business went out, there's a few things coming, but it's still not enough. We still need to do a better job of making sure that everything is like that our community is a whole all the way around it. That there's no holes in or pockets on either side, and there's holes on this side of town. We got to fill to make sure all of our citizens feel like wherever they go, it's still Fort Wayne. It's not just this side is greater than that side, but all our people should be treated properly and make sure that we do the best we can to have what we need to serve our people.
Do you think that the opening of the Maple Crest extension, do you think that'll help any with maybe filling in some of that and bringing some different things in?
Well, I'm hoping that it will. I hope that we can get Allen County, and Fort Wayne's in Allen County, to understand that the Southeast is a safe area. I'm hoping that be able to bring people to the side of town, but why come if nothing here to come for? So as the road has been built, as the highway been built, which I think is excellent, because it needs to be a direct line here, but also what has happened, and we need to make sure that businesses and jobs is here so folk would have a reason to come this direction. So my hope and prayer is that that's what's going to happen. Certainly if I was on city council, and I'm planning to be on city council, I'll be speaking to make sure that do happen, to make sure it's not just a road coming through, would make more convenient to folk, but it's also a reason for them to travel that road, to a reason to come here, to be here, and to come and shop and get a feel of how this side of town really is. And a lot of people I think don't know that because they're not able to come in the direction that they think, or they think it might be unsafe and those kind of things. That's really just not true.
Are you concerned about the police station there at Creighton, about that being pulled out, moved downtown? Any concerns about that?
No, I'm not really concerned about it being moved because when I go back years ago, when Neil Moore was chief and when they moved out here, so many people thought that was going to make a significant difference in terms of what we had to deal with in terms of crime, but it did not. It did not do that. So I don't see it being a move away if though that our town is so bad where we have to have it here. I'm thankful that at least the YMCA will have some place there for the police can move in and move out when deemed to be necessary. But I don't see it's going to, because they move, all of a sudden crime just go to the rooftop. That's not going to happen. I mean, their presence has been there now. We didn't see a significant change in crime. I think, in my experience, being president of WSP, I saw homicide increased while they located there. So I think that the police department is a great department, and every group of people has issues. So is anything perfect? Is pastors perfect? No. If all police officers are perfect? No. But do we have a great city? Yes. We have some flaws that got to be straightened out in every walk of life, but I think our police department do a great job as a whole. And of course, there's some other issues that we have to resolve. And, the same thing with churches and pastors. There's issues, and there's greatness, and so who can complain? We got a great city.